All right, you welcome back once again um, to the statistic 2 class, which we have been looking at the test of relationship. In our previous video, we talked about Spearman correlation coefficient, and this time around, we also want to look at the Pearson correlation coefficient. These are the two types of correlation that we are talking about. So when you look at this, for instance, it is quite different from that of Spearman ranking, where you have to rank all the values and looking for the difference. But when you look at the formula here, you eventually see that there are different things there. So it shows, looking at the formula, that is the rank x and y, that is the Pearson correlation coefficient, is equals to n summation xy minus summation x summation y. Everything, you are going to square the whole of the answers of the denominator. So which is talking about n summation x square, that is this n. This n is outside here. You are going to multiply whatever you get with summation x squared. Then you take summation x by squaring it away. You do the same thing to y. So that means here now, there are things you need to get. And what are those things do we need to get? Number one thing you need to get is that you need to get your summation x. That's number one thing. You need to get your summation what? Summation y. So once you get your summation s, it take care of this, and summation y will take care of this. What else do we need to get? You need to get your summation x, y. That is the two of them together. Multiplying these together, you can see summation x, y. Then the next one there, you need to get your summation x squared. That is, you have to square your x. Then you also need to get your what? Your summation y squared. Making how many things are we looking for now? Making 5. Then of course, don't forget that you need to get the values of your n. So let's start with the values of n. What is the values of n here? That means the n is talking about the numbers of pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our n is equal to what? 6. So the next thing here now is you need to get your summation x, which is going to give you addition of everything here and addition of everything here. So let's quickly do that one now. So let's do summation x. That is addition of the whole x. For those that are joining me, if you are joining me, you can do that. Work that along with me. I want to make sure my camera is visible so that you can see everything there. So let me just, without blocking you, can we want to look for the summation x, that is addition of everything here. So that will be 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2, and that will give us 27. That will give us 27. So that means summation x is equals 27, comma. Move away from there. Let's get summation y. That's 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 6 plus 4 plus 3. And that will give me 40. So that means my summation y is equals 40. Okay, we have done that. So the next thing now is for us to get our xy. So that is x multiplied by what? Multiplied by y. So can we get x multiplied by y? So let me just, the xy, that will be 5 multiplied by 8. This will be 6 multiplied by 9, 7 multiplied by 10, 3 multiplied by 6, 4 multiplied by 4, 2 multiplied by 3. So for this, 5 multiplied by 8, that will give me 40. 6 multiplied by 9, that's 6 times 9. That will give me 54. All right, 7 multiplied by 10, that will give me 70. 3 multiplied by 6, that will give me 18. 4 multiplied by 4, that will give me 16. 2 multiplied by 3, that will give me 6. So I can now add everything together now. So I can now add 40 plus 54 plus 70 plus 18 plus 16 plus 6. And that will give me 204. Can we confirm that? That will give me 204 when you add everything together. So that means my summation xy is 204, comma. I'm done with that. So the next thing I need to do now is to square the x. So x square. X square simply means 5 square, 6 square, 7 square, 3 square, 4 square, 2 square. So 5 square, that's 25, 6, 36, 7, 49, 3, 6. Sorry, 3 is what? 3 square is 9, 4, 16, and 2 is what? Is 4. That is just for those of you that are not that mathematically oriented. It simply means 5 square means 5 multiplied by 5. So I can add everything together, and that's 25 plus 36 plus 49 plus 9 plus 16 plus 4. And that will give me 139. Can we confirm that? 139. You can confirm that. So that means my summation s square is 139. So I can move away from there and move to summation y square. So that means I need to get my y square. So for my y square as well, I'm going to just square this that of y. So that will be 8 square, 9 square, 10 square, 6 square, 4 square, 3 square. So can we go that quickly? 8 square is 64, 9 square is 81, 10 square is 100, 16 square is 36, 4 square is 16, 3 square is what? Is 9. It's just like you say 8 multiplied by 8. So I have 64 plus 81 plus 100 plus 36 plus 16 plus 9. So when we add everything together, that will give us 306. Can we confirm that? Can we confirm that? Those that are joining us online? Okay, so let's confirm that. So that's 306. So for this summation, that will be 306. So we've got everything we need now. So the next thing for us is to put everything into the what? Into the formula, which is what? RXY equals your n. Our n is what? 6. Multiplied by summation xy. Summation xy. Summation xy. That is 204. 204. Minus summation x. 27. Multiplied by summation y, which is 40. So you have done that. You move away from there and you square this as well. So that means the first thing to do here is n. So don't forget there is a bracket here. Your n is what? 6 multiplied by summation s square. Summation x square, that's 139. Put that in the bracket. Minus summation x now. Just summation x, which is 20 what? 27, and you square that one. Put that one into bracket. Then just put this one into the bracket again. Your n here, that is 6 into summation y square, which is 306. We put it into bracket minus summation y. Summation y. That is what? That is 40 everything square. Then you put that one into bracket. So let's move away from there now. So at the end of everything, we have 6 multiplied by 204. That will give us 1,224 minus 27 multiplied by 40. That will give us 1,080. Okay, let's manage this place. Don't forget your square must still be here. So let's clear this one away. So that will be 6 multiplied by 139. I'm talking about this place now. So that will give me 834 minus, don't forget you have to put it minus 27 square. 27 square simply means 27 multiplied by 27. So that will give me 729. Put that into bracket. Go into this bracket as well. We have 6 multiplied by 306. So that will give me 1,836 minus 40 square. 40 square. Like I said, 40 square simply means 40 multiplied by 40, which is 1,600. So at this juncture now, I can now finish everything here. I have 124 minus 1,080, and that will give me 144. Everything divided by, let's get everything inside this first bracket. That's 834 minus 729. That will give me, don't forget your square. That will give me 105 into the other bracket, which is 1,836 minus 1,609. And that will give me 227. Can you confirm that from your own end? Can you confirm that from your own end? Can you confirm that? Okay, 306. So if you are working with me, you can confirm that. $183, 1,836 minus 1,600. That's 236. Okay, that's 200. Yes, thank you. That person is trying to tell me that is 236. 236. 236. Okay, 236. 236. So what we now do is that let's now multiply this together. So that will be 144 everything over. Can we multiply the two together now? That's 105 multiplied by 236, and that will give us 24,780. 24,780. So don't forget there is square here. You have to square it. So let me see if my board is still feasible to that level. Not feasible now. Not feasible now. So I have to make the board a little bit okay. I think you can see that now. So can we now find the square root of 24,780? 24,780. That will give me 157. So that means this place will be 144 to be divided by, after squaring the 27,780, that will give me 157.4. Instead of 41, we can make it 42 to the decimal place. So what would that be now? So I'll just square that. So my final answer will be 144 divided by 157.42. And that will give me 0.915. That's to 3 decimal places. Can we confirm the answer? Can we confirm the answer? Those joining us? All right. Okay, it's correct. So the process is not that difficult. It's just for you to square your 24,780, and that will give you 157.42. Then you just say 144 to be divided by 157.42, 0.42, and that will give you 0.915. So with that, you have got your you have used your Pearson correlation coefficient to find the value that we need in that place. So with this now, we can just make a little bit interpretation on this. Like I said at the beginnings of the question is telling us that that we should compute the Pearson correlation coefficient of a family income. On the X is a family income of family S. Y is a family income of family what? Family Y. And the question says this implies that increase in family X, the income of family S, is likely to bring increase in income of family Y. It's just an assumption. So using the Pearson correlation coefficient now, to find it now, we have got our answer to be 0.91. What does that mean? The interpretation is that the data seems to suggest that there is a very strong positive relationship. Like I said, when you look at when we did our our Spearman ranking yesterday, in our previous video, the answer we got is around 0 point something, and we said it's a weak one. But when you look at this one at 0.9, so it shows it has a very strong positive relationship. So there is a very strong positive relationship between the family income and the expenditure. So that means any increase in the income will bring a strong noticeable increase in the expenditure. So that means it's talking about the incomes and the what? And the expenditure. So you can see the two together, and the interpretation is just saying that the data on the board suggests that there is a very strong positive relationship between the family incomes and the expenditure. So that means any incomes in the increase in the income will also bring a stronger increase in the noticeable in the expenditure as well. So that is that on the Pearson correlation coefficient. If you check under the video, I will try to attach a question under this which you can practice on our own, or we try to lay our hands on any questions and just do it on our own. If you're having any challenge, you can come back and rewatch the video again. Make sure this video is shared with any student you think this will help in the areas of statistics. This is how far we can go on the text of relationship. So there are still many more text of relationship which you do. We'll still go into t-test. We'll go into analysis of variance. If possible, if time permits us, we'll go into the analysis of our covariance. So thank you. God bless you. Try to share this video with others. Make sure if you are just watching for the first time, make sure you subscribe so that you get a notification anytime we have a video that can help you in your statistics or in mathematics generally. Thank you and God bless you all.